And the Spirit Award for Best Screenplay goes to Maggie Gyllenhaal for The Last Daughter.
This is Maggie Gyllenhaal's first Spirit Award win. She was previously nominated for 2 awards for her performances in the films Happy Endings and Secretary. Tonight she is also nominated for Best Director and Best Feature Film.
Thank you so much. Thank you, writers, for welcoming me into your community. And the other writers in my category, we did a panel together just the other day, and we are all in love, I think. And maybe all of us, especially with Janixa Bravo. I don't know who's not in love with her. I see and I feel that there's a real conscious effort being made to make space for different perspectives and voices, and I know that I have been the beneficiary of that. My film is in an unusual language. It's the language of the minds of women. I've been sort of afraid to say that because my film is not just for women, it's for everyone. But as soon as I was born, I learned to speak the language of the men who were running the world around me. It was a matter of survival, but it was also very interesting, like learning any language. And it meant that I could understand the roots and the subtleties of a lot of great movies. So I'm suggesting that there can be a real pleasure in learning a language that's not your native one, like learning French or Italian and the doors that it can open for you. And also that there can be, if it doesn't freak you out, a real pleasure in learning and seeing something new, even if it doesn't look the way you expect it to or the way that you wish it would. Thank you to the brilliant Elena Ferrante and her translator, Ann Goldstein, who gave me access to her work. Thank you, Ms. Ferrante, for knowing that, in your own words, the effort of adaptation requires not faithfulness, but invention and often betrayal. I think she means a sexy, interactive kind of betrayal. Thank you to all my brutally honest and loving readers. Netflix, you are a home for artists. What a beautiful partnership this has been. Thank you. And to Endeavor, Nagin, Charlie, Alex, Kristen, I was never backed into a corner, not once. Instead, I was encouraged and supported all the way through. Thank you to my editor, Afonso Goncalves, who is here, I think, and to my brilliant DP, Helen Luvart. Also to my producers, Talia Klein-Hendler and Asnat Hendelsman-Karen. You were the only people on my set I ever fought with, and that was and only now and then. And that was because you were the very closest to me, my sisters and my partners. And thank you to my daughters. I'm almost done, I know. Thank you to my daughters who made me a mother and helped me understand the deepest and most rewarding connection in the world, without whom I never would have been able to make this movie. And thank you to my brilliant actors, Paul, Ed, Jack, Ollie, Dagmara, Dakota, Jesse, Olivia. I love all the ways that you in turn betrayed my adaptation and gave it its lifeblood. And one more actor who is my favorite, my husband, Peter Sarsgaard, who has read almost every single draft, heard all the fucking music cues, taken our kids to the dentist, put them to bed, fed them breakfast, held my hand in Venice when we saw the movie for the first time, but most importantly, who has taught me the beauty and the thrill of the real thing as opposed to the fantasy. And that was my North Star making this movie. Thank you.